this week. So this isn't about all the changes that have gone in the game recently, of which there are loads, but I'm going to talk about the fact that we are doing DLC. We are doing an expansion pack called Doors That Go Like This, which I am pretty sure I can call it that, and I am calling it that. So what this DLC is it's basically the crazy doors you get on really expensive sort of supercar things that billionaires buy. So basically we're getting one extra like car body style and a bunch of crazy doors, and it's not completely finished yet, it's not on sale yet, but it is in and working, and I'm going to show you how it works. So if I go to research, what it does is it adds some extra research, and it's all under the car designs tab, which I think is kind of like underused a little bit. So actually I need to update that. That's the thing I need to do. Yeah, I need to change that. So that's one thing that isn't done. There's a new car that doesn't look like this, the supercar, which as you can see is quite expensive to research. And then we have 3 types of doors. We have gull-wing doors, butterfly doors, and scissor doors. Now, unless you work in high-end cars or are a fan of high-end cars, you might think, I don't know what these are. These are all like DeLoreans, right? If you're as old as me. So a long time ago, a crazy car company that eventually went bust, and it was all to do with drug running or something, I don't know the details. A company called DeLorean had a sort of high-end car that actually looks really awful now, but it had doors that go like this. So you know they open out, and it's completely impractical and stupid because you can't park it next to another car because you just smash the other cars. You need 3 parking spaces. Everything about it was completely ridiculous. And if you don't remember DeLorean because you're not, you know, ancient like me, what you might remember is the Back to the Future movies. You know, do you remember them? They were a long time ago as well. But anyway, the car is a DeLorean, right? But it can fly or whatever. So that is gull-wing doors. Now, funnily enough, you don't see gull-wing doors very often. And a lot of the time people go, oh, look at that expensive Lamborghini, I don't know the name of them, Bugatti, whatever, with the gull-wing doors. And sometimes people talk about the Tesla Model X with its gull-wing doors. They're not gull-wing doors. They're another variety. As a slight kind of like detour into that, the Tesla Model X has falcon wing doors, which I'm not putting in the game because for all I know they're trademarked. I don't know if Elon tweets at me, it's fine, but I don't know. So they open like that, but they actually fold in, so you can park in a normal car parking space, which is amazing, but apparently quite irritating, according to friends of mine who have them, who say that people just stare at you all the time. Anyway, so gull-wing doors that go like that. Butterfly doors are different. They're doors that kind of go like that. So gull-wing doors sort of go like this. Butterfly doors go like that. So they kind of like open out. And scissor wing doors are the doors that go like this. So they kind of like go up. I've actually got a car model in front of me. What does this have? Oh, it's attached to its base, isn't it? Stupid thing. I've got one of these. It's a BMW i8. It was a prop for a show. So that's I think that's butterfly, isn't it? Yeah, that's butterfly doors. Anyway, see, we've all learned something. There are other doors. There are doors called suicide doors, believe it or not, which are just doors that open outwards, like a Kubelwagen German Jeep. No one uses them anymore. And obviously you've got sliding doors on SUVs. But who cares about sliding doors on SUVs and people carriers and stuff like that, and trucks? They're not exciting. What we want is stupid doors. So as you can see, they're not on each model. So gull-wing doors are only on the sedan and the supercar. Butterfly are on sedan, sports car and supercar. And the scissor wing doors are on the sedan, sports car and supercar. You cannot have gullwing doors on your van in the game yet. That would be silly. So how do you fit these things, and you know, what do you do? So if we go into design, let me first of all show you the supercar. So oh, there we are, and I've given it what have I given it? That's scissor, I think. And it actually comes under roof for complicated, boring reasons. So that is that's the supercar. Let me just give it normal doors for a minute. Just give it a normal roof. So you've got normal roof. You've got a sunroof, which is fairly boring. You've got a panoramic roof. Excellent. Check that out. And this is what this new car model looks like. Kind of cool, I think. Kind of ridiculous, and it's very expensive. And there is not a huge demand for it because not many people are going to seriously drive in a car like that. So the options that you have are where are we? Roof. So you can have gullwing doors, which are like this. Spin, 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 spin. Blah blah blah. Scissor doors. It's doors that go like that, which are kind of cool. I don't know. And butterfly doors, which open like that. You can kind of see there how they kind of like face the front as they open. And of course we have all these other options here. So you know, you could have red seats or Napa leather seats. There isn't an open top version of this. That would just look ridiculous. I think matte black wheels are cool. You know, if you want to be Batman, you could kind of have this sort of look, I guess. Anyway, so how does it all work? I've changed that car to be like the Batmobile now. That's fine. Maybe we should have DLC that has kind of like machine guns on your car. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's nonsense. Right, so we now have a car with stupid doors. In production 62. Oh my god, we are building them. So what happens is, because of the way gullwing doors actually work in terms of affecting the roof, they have to have additional structure in the roof. So you might think that if you add gullwing doors to a car in the game, that any car that hasn't had its doors fitted yet of that type would get them. But that is not the case. Let me see if I can find one there. See, I don't know what that's going to come with, but that's a supercar there. That's not the case because of the way the gullwing doors work. The way other sort of door types work is sometimes they affect the basic structure of the car. So you have to know about that when you fit the roof, and you also have to know about that when you're fitting the basic structure. So it's only at the very, very start of the chassis, when you first start building a car, it will be built and forever be built. You know, that specific car is going to have whatever doors it had when it was first started, which I think may confuse a few people. So if I look here, I just saw why I was banging on about stuff. I saw a car that had particular type of doors. Where was it? Where are you? Did you see that? I'm not imagining it, am I? There was a car. There was a supercar here. Can I recognise the icon yet? Have I done the icon yet? There's a good question. I'm sure I saw. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So there's one that the they've already done the doors on. I have loads of bottlenecks here in this. Oh my god, that's why. Look, this is why. You haven't done the upgrade. You need to upgrade to butterfly doors. Yes. Something that I've done. I've got $55 million. Been playing forever. I'm upgrading all slots. The upgrades to gullwing doors, scissorwing doors, and butterfly doors are very, very expensive. The normal upgrade is like to a slot is like $10,000 or something. I think they're $150,000 to upgrade the capability to fit these doors. The other thing is, if you're fitting crazy doors, they require sensors, extra sensors, and extra motors. Because these days, thankfully, a lot of these doors are motorized, and so you'd have to go open the car door. You can beep, like that. And also these days, thankfully, they're sensible enough on some cars anyway, that have sensors on them, so that if you get into your garage, open the doors, and then you forget that your garage roof is really low, that they won't bang into the roof. I'm not sure if my car does that with its boot, but I don't park it in the garage, so I've got no idea. Anyway, so the upshot in the game is, if you're fitting a car with crazy doors, there's a supercar there that's been painted. Oh! You're going to need more sensors and more servo motors when you fit the door panels. So if you're fitting a car alarm that requires an alarm, and you're fitting keyless entry, which already requires a sensor, if you've got enough upgrades on door panels, you're going to need a lot of stuff, right? So yeah, central locking requires certain stuff, car alarm requires certain stuff, keyless entry, lane departure warning system, which is like side sensors to prevent you crashing into the next lane on a motorway. That requires extra stuff. So you may find that if you suddenly think, I'm going to give all of my cars gull-wing doors, that your whole factory will grind to a halt, because it involves a huge amount of resources and time to fit these doors. So normally that wouldn't be a case, because you're not going to sell a huge number of these anyway. If we look at the market thing, there's an extra thing for supercars. They're only luxury. No one buys a budget supercar, so these are kind of irrelevant, right? So there's only sales of 5 an hour out of oh, hang on, let's look at customers an hour. 5 an hour, that's quite a lot. I need to put that down, I think. It is artificially high to make it more fun, right? But it's only like a total market share of 4.76% for the supercar. I know it should probably be lower, shouldn't it? I don't know. I'm open to to what extent should the game be fun versus realistic. You know, it's a trade-off, isn't it? So you're not going to be producing loads of them, but there's nothing to stop you putting those doors on other cars, and I'll show you what that looks like. So if we go to the luxury sedan, I'll just show you what it looks like and then put it back to normal. So we go to roof, and we can give it scissor wing doors, which look kind of a little bit bizarre, I think. You can give it gull-wing doors, which actually looks a little bit like a Tesla Model X then, doesn't it? You can give it butterfly doors. I think the only one that really works on this is the gull-wing doors, and they get put at the back. But you know, kind of cool. And if you go to the sports car, again the luxury one. Oh, I've already given it. Already done it. Interesting. Purple sports cars, is that a thing? To me, cars should be black. Black. Or maybe red. So you've got scissor wing doors. And butterfly doors. We don't have gull-wing doors because it's only a 2-door car anyway. I don't know, we could maybe make that work. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? It was, what was it? It was scissor, wasn't it? I'll leave it at scissor. So you've got all these options in there. Anyway, so what I was saying is that hopefully it's not really going to slow you down that much anyway, but what you should be doing when you're fitting door panels, and I'm not doing it here yet because I'm very disorganised at my own game, is I should have smart junctions that peel off certain things. So I'm kind of doing it here with the roof stuff, ironically. So sunroofs, this smart junction is sending sunroofs down these 3 slots. It sends panoramic sunroofs down here, and everything else gets done here. Now I need to adjust this because too many of my cars are going off with sunroofs and not enough with panoramic, so I should probably change this slot to also be linked in there like that. Now why does it matter? The reason it matters is that different options on a car require different resources, and if you ever see resources floating up like this, sometimes you'll see them green. I will try, and we won't see it there because of my clever smart junctions, but occasionally you'll see them floating up green and it will say like refunded or something. What that is, oh my god, the phone. Right, I'm just gonna deal with it. Hello? Hello, can you phone me back in half an hour? No, I really can't in half an hour. It does my head in. It's kind of like, can you phone back? Oh, well, it's no, you know, I didn't say that if it's, you know. Anyway, this is part of the video. Yeah, if you ever see this things go up in green, it's because the resources aren't being used and they need the room. They haven't been there for ages. So wheels is a good example, although again I've used smart junctions here. So for example, we're using a certain sort of wheel. We're using what are these? They're just alloy wheels, I think, aren't they? Or normal wheels? No, these are alloy wheels. So we're just using alloy wheels. Now if a car comes in that needs gold wheels, we'll have stacked up with a load of alloy wheels. Okay, so we'll have to wait until we get, there you go, refund unused. It got rid of all of them because the car came in needing different wheels. Yeah, needing normal wheels. Now that's kind of an error. We shouldn't be doing that because then we have to like flush the cache. We have to flush the whole system. Okay. What you really should be doing is making sure that that never happens. And you do that with smart junctions by saying, if you've got this feature, go down here. If you've got that feature, go down there. So then the people fitting wheels here, or the robots fitting wheels here, it's really simple and quick because all they need to know how to do is pick up a wheel, fit it, pick up a wheel, fit it. Again, a little refund happened there. It doesn't cost you anything, but it costs you in time. So you don't want to keep rejecting stuff and importing other stuff. You want to sort things when you have a big factory. And you will definitely want to do that if you have different varieties of doors. Anyway, that is enough chatting. Oh my god, I've been talking forever. Maybe I should edit out the bit where I answered the phone. Or not, I don't know. Anyway, this is Production Line by Positech Games. That's basically me. It is on Steam, it is on the Humble Store, it is direct from our website through the Humble widget. If you buy it there, we get the most money. We do these videos now and then. I'm doing loads of updates to the game at the moment, even though it's already released. I've kind of got really into it. And this is probably going to be the official what is in the doors that go like this expansion pack. So it gives you one new car, body type, and some different like door options. So I would be interested to know if people comment on this video on YouTube. I do read the comments. Like, you know, would you like more content? Would you pay for more content for the game? Because it does involve like paying artists to do stuff. And what would you like? Preferably things that don't change the whole game, that they just add new things. I know people get really into styles of car. Should we do like loads of extra car styles? Just like visual styles, so we'd have several different SUVs, several different brands. I don't know. I want to do what the players want. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. I know I haven't got my hat on at the moment. It's really sunny and hot here, even though I'm in the UK, so I couldn't face it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I don't know if I'll do another video next week, but I probably will. And you know, please like and subscribe and leave reviews of the game and do all that social media nonsense. Thank you and goodbye.